Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. 38th favorite dad in the family community, Papa West, Jacob West, here for the best celebration all year round. It is time for Papa's birthday extravaganza number 5. We've been doing this for 5 years, second year in a row where it's not actually on my birthday, so that's fun. But 5th year of just doing some fun trivia stuff on my birthday because I want to. This is something that I tried to do a couple years ago and was unable to just because of a lot of stuff. But one thing I enjoy doing is watching shows that take place not in America, mainly game shows. And I will say British game shows can be hysterical sometimes. Today, we are doing an Australian game show called Hard Quiz. I have 5 friends here with me, each friend giving me a special category that they think they know everything about, but we are going to put that test or put their knowledge to the test. In real Hard Quiz, the winners win a giant mug. In this Hard Quiz, you win nothing, but a good time, I guess. And what do you win in the crowd? Well, you also win nothing. But I will say, because it is my birthday, we never ask for donations. Because it's my birthday, cash at me at $307 Jakob, because that would be nice of you. So let me go ahead and introduce my friends who have decided to join me for this, who have decided to put their knowledge up to the test and have decided to get made fun of, because I'm going to be making fun of them a lot. So first off, my best friend in the whole world. He's going to be the best man at my wedding. Kevin, the Philosopher Poss. Kevin, how's it going? Oh, good. That's glad to hear that. Kevin, your expert strength is anatomy and physiology in the human body. I must say it's incredible that you took all this time to learn about your inward body, but you let your outside body look like that. Introducing next, I have my actual favorite person in this community, my wife, Mrs. Papa West, Kayla West. Kayla, how's it going?
It's going.
Are you ready to do a hard quiz?
I'm going to be terrible at this for sure.
All right. Hey, your expert category is handicraft, crafts you do with your hands. So would you say you're good with your hands?
Sure.
Would your husband say you're good with your hands?
I don't know. What do you say?
Introducing next, my next friend, Tato. Tato, how's it going?
Fantastic. It's my favorite time of the year. Papa's
great,
extravaganza. And even though I'm sober nowadays, I think I can still name you the first 11 Madden cover athletes, top to bottom.
Probably. That was a question one Papa's birthday extravaganza several years ago. But Tato, your expert category is the View Askew universe, specifically plot-based questions in a couple movies. Clerks 2, Clerks 3, Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Mallrats, Dogma.
Amy and Dogma.
Chasing Amy. Is this because you were upset with me about the last time you gave me a strength and I took View Askew as the production company and not, in fact, the franchise of movies?
I have no idea what you're referring to, but, just in case, you gotta, I've learned your trickster Fey ways, I think. And, of course, I will still wind up getting tremendously punished here for it because I was the only one who picked a category that anyone else actually knows a thing about. So
absolutely. And fun fact about your category, the View Askew universe, not that widely known, but has started seeing a resurgence as Brian, the guy who plays Dante in most of those movies, has featured much success in the TV show The Floor. Have you watched any of his performance on The Floor yet?
I've yet to call that catch any of that, and I will say happy birthday, Will. He was the first to, I think, to kind of alert me to that in the community. Beyond that, I had seen it pop up, I think, like just on Facebook in general. But yeah, Will hit me up with that. Now I do got to get onto that. Is he number 37?
I don't know. I don't have the full list anymore. But no, a lot of people have been discovering the View Askew universe all because of the Floor and Brian. And the very next week, Brian quickly became the most hated man in America. Next, we have JPO. JPO, how's it going?
Hey, what's up? I'm also good with my hands, and you know that very well, Papa.
I do know that very well because of Fortnite. All because of Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah. But JPO, so glad to see you. How's it going today?
Happy to be here, man. Happy for your special day. I love you. You're going to look a day over 20.
Aw, thank you. I wish I wasn't a day over 20, but unfortunately I am several days over 20. How many?
I was talking to Shaq.
Well,
Shaq.
Well, he's also a couple days over 20. But JPO's expert category is Real Pro Wrestling of Fort Myers, Florida. Although I must say yours was very hard to study, JPO, because every time I typed in Real Pro Wrestling, Google automatically told me, hey, idiot, pro wrestling is fake. All right, so we have introduced our competitors. As we bring in our competitors one more time, as I get the board situated.
Did Jay have an intro? Jay never got an intro.
I didn't.
Jay, did you really never get an intro?
No, you didn't.
Oh,
you did the whole pause thing, and then
That's right.
just brought everybody else.
I forgot to add you. Jay, I'm so sorry.
You're good, buddy.
Yeah. So Jay, even though I forgot about you, let's be honest, I can never truly forget about you. Jay's expert strength is the anime My Hero Academia, which basically means Jay is going to spend the next however long this video takes screaming randomly, because that's all they do in My Hero Academia. All right, now that we have met all of our competitors, let's bring in all of our competitors.
First, now that we have met them all.
Yeah. I'm waiting for JPO to actually turn on his camera so I can maneuver everybody, because I think that's going to end right. No, I need to be there. No,
I like how you treated Jay like an early cast member of Gilligan's Island and the rest.
Well, let's be honest. The only way you can roast Jay is by not letting him compete at all.
That's not true. You just need a little bit of fucking meth and some fire.
Okay.
No.
There's only one way to truly roast Jay. Let's be honest.
Kerosene, slow roasted over a spit, turned every 15 minutes, so the fat gets a chance to render.
Sure. All right. So let's get into hard quiz. Hard quiz is 4 rounds. I'm only going to explain round number 1 because that's the round we are about to do. The way round 1 works, everybody has given me an expert category. I have 4 questions in each category. I'm going to start reading one question. If you know the answer, you can interrupt me at any time just by saying your name to answer. If you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you lose a point. So tread lightly on if you want to answer or not. If it is not your special category, you get 2 points if you steal. There's no double points if you miss anything because that's just too much to handle. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right. So question number 1 comes in the category of handicrafts. We're going to be doing Kayla's strength first. So again, I'm going to start reading the question. Whenever you think you know the answer, say your name, and I will call on you to answer your question. So question number 1 of Papa's Birthday Extravaganza, number 5, hard quiz edition, in the category of handicrafts. One of the most common crochet stitches for making scarves, blankets, and sweaters is the double crochet. Many crocheters like the strategy because it creates a taller and open stitch and makes length a lot easier, mainly due to the height of a single double crochet stitch, which is equivalent to how many chain stitches?
Tato?
Yeah.
I heard Tato first.
2?
Tato. Ooh, 2 is incorrect. Tato losing a point.
Bullshit.
Does anybody else want to answer? Kayla,
3.
when in doubt, 3 it out. That is correct.
Am I muted?
Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, so you only get to answer only one person answering.
Jay, you're good. I did hear you before Kayla, but
I did not hear you, Jay. I'm sorry.
You're
So-
fine, buddy. I had
yeah.
3 as well. I was gonna say 3 because it's not 4. It's 3.
Okay. Well, I'll get you. I'll try to do better next time. Question
I mean, you
number.
forgot me in the intro. You didn't hear me here.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right, guys. Question number 2 in the category of handicrafts. Beadwork has been a staple of handicrafts for millennia, and the most common technique for beadwork is the peyote stitch, which is when small beads are sewn together in diagonal patterns of single or double rows. Peyote stitches are mainly found in fan handles and jewelry and can be traced back all the way to ancient Egyptian heritage. The earliest versions of this beadwork was found in what Egyptian pharaoh's tomb?
Jay,
Jay,
I'm gonna go with Tutankhamun.
King Tut. He was so divine. That is correct for
GG.
2 points. Question number 3 in the category of handicrafts. Every yarn worker has a bevy of tools to use at their disposal. No toolkit is complete without a handful of needles and hooks to help shape the yarn, thread scissors to cut the fabric, a retractable measuring tape to make sure everything is the right length, and stitch markers to help you not lose count. If you need to check the tightness of a stitch, what is the tool you need? Five, 4. Nobody answering that one. The correct answer is a yarn gauge. If you need to gauge a fabric, you use a yarn gauge. Babe, that's your strength. How do you not know that?
Because I've never used one of those.
Okay. Well, pick your strengths better.
Was that Kurt Cobain's favorite gauge, or was that just a 12?
No, he was a 12 gauge fan. Question number 4 in the category of handicrafts. Anyone who has dabbled in beadwork should be familiar with rocailles. These small beads are a must for making sculptures, models, or jewelry, as they are the building blocks of all beadwork. Whether it's their small spherical shape or vibrant colors, these beads range in size from a millimeter to even smaller. Their only downside is if you drop them, you'll lose them forever. Not familiar with rocailles? You might know them as this other name. Kayla.
Seed beads.
Seed beads is correct for 1 point. Seed beads called seed beads because they are super tiny, and if you drop them, you'll lose them forever. All right.
From experience, you will.
All right. At the end of handicrafts, Kayla with 2, Jay with 2, Tato with -1, and JPO has yet to answer.
Just sitting here.
Has just sitting there. Well, JPO, the next category is your strength, real pro wrestling.
Yeah, I hope y'all studied.
Just 5 whole ass points for JPO right here. Watch.
Not necessarily. I don't remember everything. The 10 years over 100 shows. You think I remember everything?
Oh, your YouTube banner says 8. So we'll see how that plays out. Question number
I haven't
1.
updated the YouTube banner in 2 years.
Question number 1 in real pro wrestling. If you find yourself free on a Friday or Saturday night, and it just so happens to be the same day as one of their bi-monthly shows, try to grab some tickets to watch Real Pro Wrestling match at Millennial Brewery. While my tickets are free, how much is the average ticket price?
Jordan,
JPO.
I mean, they're 15
15 what?
dollars.
$15 is correct for 1 point. Again, although mine are free, you can get them for $15 if you're in the Fort Myers area. Figure out when the next show is. I believe it's in July. So go to Fort
June.
Myers.
Friday, June 13th is the next one.
Friday, June 13th.
Yeah. I did hesitate because we do change those prices.
Everything I found was $15. So thank you for that. All right. Question number 2. Real Pro Wrestling is more than just a quick startup wrestling company. They have a deep, rich history and tradition of several years of operation. What year was Real Pro Wrestling founded?
Tato,
Tato.
Jordan. Shit.
2015.
Son of a bitch.
2015
I
is
know I talked too much.
for
I
2
talked
points.
Too much. No.
And I am realizing Jay is not here.
Too bad.
I mean, yeah, he didn't think this would happen.
I know this is horrible. I should have done this. Well, while we wait for Jay to get back, I say that we'll give him like 3 minutes. Be sure to cash at me because it was my birthday a while ago. And none of y'all mofos got me anything. I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah. My wife is trying to give me rum cake because she knows I get
And for both of us.
I get crazy on rum cake.
He gets handsy on rum cake. Mm.
Yeah. Especially what's it called again? The company that made it?
Jay's here.
Mayan Fiesta.
Especially when I eat Mayan Fiesta rum cake. Mayan Fiesta, the best place in Cozumel, Mexico to get rum cake, vanilla, or crappy Mexican candy. All right. Not a sponsor. But what's their name again, babe?
Mayan.
Also, you
Mayan-
didn't have to wait for me. I didn't study
Hey.
none of this shit. So
Mayan
Okay,
I got
Fiesta.
one.
You know who
If you
could
would-
be a sponsor though? Real Pro Wrestling.
Yes. Mayan Fiesta and Real Pro Wrestling. If y'all want to sponsor us, I would thoroughly love that. Is that like the chocolate one?
It says golden.
Oh shit! I
Ribbon.
meant you could sponsor us. Give me some money.
Yeah. All right. Question number 3 in the category of Real Pro Wrestling. Though not quite a decade old, what month will commemorate the 10th anniversary for the
Jordan.
first show? JPO.
Jordan. August.
JPO.
August.
August is correct for 1 point.
tell me why that was the month that popped into my head, though.
Good.
Their birth month.
Yeah.
It is, but that is really coincidental.
So
You mean
yeah,
you didn't intentionally start your pro wrestling company 10
No.
years ago after Jay's birthday?
The old company died in May. We got our shit together in June. We're like, let's do 2 months of advertising August. Not the next question.
yeah. So apparently, August, I believe it was 11th, was the first show, or at least that's when the YouTube video dropped for Real Pro Wrestling.
Well, I always had the. Never mind. I had the
Almost
date always
ended.
in the cabin. Yeah.
Yeah, the date's in there. We'll see that again for some other questions coming up very, very soon. Question number 4 in Real Pro Wrestling. March 14th saw the end of a historic run for Ray Zion as his 600-day reign ended after Noah Vale beat him to become this champion.
Jordan.
JPO.
Top Crown.
Top Crown champion is correct for 1 point.
Fuck, all I wanted was a no avail question.
Hey, we got one.
Fuck
Uh,
yeah.
So
Big
after
job for
that,
Novaville.
JPO not quite getting all 4 points like he promised. JPO's in the
I
lead
didn't promise
with
anything.
2. Jay and Kayla are in second with 2. And Tato got himself out of the negative hole with 1. As we move on to Tato's strength, a view askew plot-based questions. Again,
Shit, I was
say
still
your
one of
name.
these. Fuck you.
Say your name
like
at
dumb
any
apples.
time to lock yourself in. Question number 1. The Business Massacre refers to the scene where Loki and Bartleby kill a group of businessmen for their sin of idolatry. The talk about how movies is a golden calf which they have raised to an idol status that has caused them to commit a laundry list of other deplorable sins, and the only way to pay for it is through their death. At the beginning of the meeting, what does Mr. Whitland smell that makes him realize
Jay.
Tato was first?
Onion.
Onions is correct for 1 point.
I was waiting for it. She didn't say bless you.
All right. Question number 2. Jay and Silent Bob feel at home next to the Quick Stop, probably because that's where their moms left them and they developed a strong friendship. But Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back starts out with Randall and Dante hitting them with a restraining order, keeping them away from the convenience store. Although the stoners annoyed the two workers for years, the final straw was when Randall and Dante learned the stoners are spreading a rumor that the two did what?
Jay.
Jay.
Got gay, married, dressed as stormtroopers.
I have got married to each other at a Star Wars themed wedding, so I will accept that for 2 points with
Good
the
work,
steal.
Think about it.
Would you accept to just get married or gay married or no?
I would have accepted got married.
Ah, shit.
But which one's the
Yeah,
bitch and which one's the butch?
Is it true?
All right, question number 3. In Clerks 2, Randall attempts to build a friendship with his movie's coworker Elias. Randall claims they need to be friends because he won't have anyone else after Dante leaves. Elias informs Randall that he hasn't had sex yet because of his girlfriend's pussy troll pillow pants. At
Tato.
what age? Tato.
21.
At what age will Elias's girlfriend pee pillow pants out of her body and allow the two lovers to finally be able to consummate their relationship? 21 is correct.
Nice.
Oh man, I miss this game, man. This is like knowledgeable, like having to know the exact second when you will get one more word out after you say
Yup.
your name.
Yep.
Oh,
All right. All right. Question number 4. In Chasing Amy, Silent Bob turns out to be the character who chased Amy. Fun fact, I know, right? While having lunch with Holden and Jay, Silent Bob reminisces about Hiru and their relationship. Jay challenges the validity of Amy because he doesn't remember her. Silent Bob lets Jay know that Jay doesn't know everything about his silent friend. After all, Jay didn't even know that Silent Tato.
Dancer in Vegas.
Dancer in Vegas is correct. Tato getting that point.
It was either that or what you don't know could fill a grand fucking game.
Yep, and I just oh, that's good.
All right. Our next category is Kevin's strength of anatomy and physiology. That's right. Even though Kevin is not here, I wrote these questions. I am asking these questions.
I'm gonna write Will Cohen's birthday doc while you do it.
All right. Question number 1. The human body is comprised of roughly 206 bones, forming an adult skeleton and the frame of a body. Bones are hard due to minerals like salt and calcium.
Hard.
Bones are different shapes, sizes, and functionalities. For instance, the arm is comprised of 3 bones. The radius and the ulna are found in the forearm and are very similar in size. The other bone in the upper arm is much longer and happens to be the second biggest bone in the human body. What is the name of this? Kayla.
Humorous.
Humorous is correct for the 2-point steal.
GG.
Question number 2. The human body is also made up of several organs that are key to performing many functions to sustain life. The heart pushes blood through the body, the stomach and intestines digest food and collect nutrients to be delivered to different parts of the body. What is the organ that is responsible for filtering waste products from blood?
Tato.
Tato.
Kidney.
Kidney is correct for the 2-point steal. What is the organ responsible for filtering waste products from blood and producing urine? That is the kidney. Question number 3. Inside the lungs are millions of little air sacs that are key to the gaseous transfer for taking out the carbon dioxide from the blood and giving them oxygen to deliver throughout the body. What is the name of these air sacs?
Oh no. J. Alveoli?
Alveoli is correct for 2
Go on,
points.
son. Good work.
Oh my god, dude! I was so worried. I was like, "What is it?" I know it sounds like a pasta.
I probably had it in there somewhere, but I was nowhere close to getting that, so nice.
All right. And question number 4 of anatomy and physiology. The human brain is separated into 3 main groups. The brainstem is the part of the brain that connects to the spine and is in charge of controlling most of your basic life functions, like breathing. The cerebrum is the biggest part of the brain and is in charge of functions like thoughts and emotions. This is the final section of the brain which dictates people's posture, balance, and speech. Also, fun fact, mine sags just a little bit more than most people's, so my brain is technically bigger than everybody else's.
What's the question?
J.
J.
You know what? I'm just gonna go for it. I know it's wrong, but the medulla oblongata.
The medulla oblongata is part of your brainstem. So that
Yes.
is incorrect. Jay losing 1 point. I can repeat the question. The human brain is separated into three main groups. The brainstem is the part of the brain that connects to the spine and is in charge of controlling most of our basic life functions like breathing. The cerebrum is the biggest part of the brain and is in charge of functions like thoughts and emotions. This is the final section of the brain. Kayla,
Your cerebellum.
which dictates people's posture, balance, and speech. Also, fun fact, mine sags a little bit more than most people's, so my brain is technically bigger than most. The cerebellum is correct, Kayla, with 2 points in that steal. Yes,
Also, that's just a Powerpuff Girls character. That shit don't exist.
my cerebellum is in fact big. My brain's bigger than everybody else's. Suck it, losers.
Is that why you have Caesar?
That's what they think. That's what they
It's
think.
bigger, but it's smoother.
You want to suck it, JPO. Trust me.
Oh, 1 second.
No problem.
All right, and our final strength category is Jay's My Hero Academia. I think that's how it goes. All right, question number 1. My Hero Academia is a Japanese anime show directed by Kenji Nagasaki. In this world, roughly 80% of the population have a superpower. What does the series refer to superpowers as? Tato.
Yep.
Quirks.
Quirks is correct for the 2 points.
That's all I needed. I just needed one. Okay.
I was waiting for him to say what body part determines, and I was like, oh, bitch, it's the extra bone or the lack of the bone in the pinky toe.
Unfortunately, no, that is not the question. But question number 2, there are a wide variety of quirks in the My Hero universe. Some useful, some not so useful. Some of these quirks include Ojiri's tail quirk, Yuga can't stop twinkling, and Turu's invisibility. My personal favorite is Koji and their ability to do what?
Jay. Koji talks to animals, I believe. I believe Koji is the one who talks to animals.
Koji does, in fact, talk to animals. Jay getting that point.
He's a Disney princess, y'all. Leave Koji alone. Protect that boy at all costs.
Koji is the best. Also, every picture I saw, I could not tell if Koji was a male or female, so that's why I said
Koji's a boy.
All right. Koji's the best. I love you, Koji. Question number 3. My Hero is not only full of heroes, there's also quite a bit of villains. 2 of the main factions, the League of Villains and Meta Liberation Army, are at war with each other. After the League is victorious, Tamura merges the 2 into one faction known as what?
Jay. Oh, shit. Legion of Villains.
Is Legion of Villains your answer?
Yes.
Legion of Villains is incorrect. Jay losing that point.
It might be different in the fucking dub then.
I'm going off of the fandom page. Does anybody else want to take a guess at it? 5, 4.
I know where I fucked up.
I know where you fucked up too.
It's League, not Legion, isn't it?
No, it is the Paranormal Liberation Front.
Oh, I would challenge that actually.
Okay, well you have that.
I don't mean to be a dick. We'll talk about that later, but
we can talk about that later. All right, question number 4 in the category of My Hero Academia. What is the hero name given to Katsuki Bakugo, who has a very explosive and fiery quirk? Jay.
So I don't remember exactly which one he goes with, but we're gonna go with. I know he goes with Lord Explosion Murder. So that's the one that we're gonna go with.
I have
Katsuki
another
Bakugo.
one. I have another one on here. I will let you have another chance.
Oh no, I'm not. No, just don't give me the point then, because that's what he says in class. They try to make him change it, and he goes with King Explosion Murder, and then he changes it back to Lord because it's the exact same thing.
Okay, that is not what I have. Does anybody else want to take a stab at this? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I have the answer as dynamite, but dynamite is spelled M-I-G-H-T, like might. Am I wrong there, or
That's not what he names himself. That's
Is
what
that
he
what-
gets named.
oh, that's what he gets named?
Well, yeah, what he gets named, like they have an entire class where they come up with their own hero names, and he chooses Lord Explosion Murder. But that's neither here nor there. I didn't have the right answer. I didn't have what you were looking for. So
Okay, so as we are done with round number 1, Tato is in the lead with 8. Kayla is in second with 6. Jay with 4, and JPO with 3. As we move on to round number 2, which is my round, I have picked a strength, something I have been studying a lot these last couple days as I have wrote this match. And I'm going to ask 5 questions based on this category. The way it works is I will give everybody the multiple choice answers, and then I will ask the question. And then after about 5-10 seconds, I will call on everybody's name to reveal their answer. So, any guesses on what the category is for my round?
it's one question in everybody's category.
No,
Damn.
that's later.
The Philadelphia Eagles from 2013 and on.
Oh, that would be exciting. No, it's this little YouTube channel that's been around for a while has been producing a show
Oh no.
for roughly a year now.
Oh, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, my category is Game Night with Papa. That's right, we're getting meta.
Oh. And we jumped the shark. It's only taken us 31 minutes, and we
right?
jumped the shark.
We jumped the shark. All right, so everybody, your multiple choice options are A, Blockbuster, B, Adventure Trivia, C, Wikipedia, or D, the Jackbox Party Pack. And your question is, what was the first game to be officially only streamed on the TMG Entertainment YouTube page? Is it A, Blockbuster, B, Adventure Trivia, C, Wikipedia, or D, the Jackbox Party Pack?
We're writing this all down, right? Like
We are all writing this down, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, go from now on. Everybody gets all the questions. Everybody writes down their answer.
Okay.
No losing points.
If you get it wrong, you lose a point.
So if you don't guess, you
You are incorrect. Therefore, you lose a point.
okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Unless the correct answer is no answer, but all of the answers are an answer. Jay, what do you have?
The first game I remember playing on this channel is Wikipedia.
All right, and Kayla.
I went with Blockbuster because when we played Wikipedia for the first time, kind of a last minute thing.
And Tato.
I went Wikipedia as well, and I'm the only person who's studied this category recently.
And JPO.
I agree with you.
See, the thing is, Wikipedia was like one of the first games we played. But that was back when we played on TMG Trivia. TMG Entertainment, the first game we played was Adventure Trivia. The correct answer is B, Adventure Trivia.
I don't think I was here for that one.
You were there.
I don't remember that
remember
even
that
being
shit.
announced as a thing though.
Yeah.
Different channel.
Yes.
And I said something about it too. It was this guy. All right. Question number 2. Your multiple choice options are A, Ocarina of Time, B, Wind Waker, C, Twilight Princess, or D, Skyward Sword. And question number 2. In November, Papa added a fun little spark to the classic game of Battleship by adding a soundboard from sounds of what video game in the Legend of Zelda franchise?
You about to say Lord of the Rings?
I might have been about to say Lord of the Rings. What Legend of Zelda video game did I have a soundboard of that I might still have on my phone right now? Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, or Skyward Sword?
Oh Christ!
No, his name is Link.
No, his name is Zelda.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Going with Kayla.
I said A, Ocarina of Time.
All right. And Tato.
I also went Ocarina.
And JPO.
When
Going with Wind Waker and Jay.
Ocarina of Time.
Well, so it was Battleship, guys, which is about boats in
Yeah.
water. So we went with the video game that's about boats and water. It was The Legend of
Twilight
Zelda
Princess.
Wind Waker. JPO getting that point. Congratulations,
That game
JPO.
sucks, by the way.
Oh, that game is great. Shut your mouth.
That game sucks so
You're
bad.
about to
Cell
lose
shading
so
is
many more
trash.
points. You're about to lose so many points. All right, your next multiple choice options are A, I should have known that. B, the 5-second rule. C, things. Or D, the Wikipedia board game. And your question is, what game was featured on the first official episode of Game Night with Papa that was streamed on the YouTube channel TMG Trivia? Not TMG Entertainment that we're on now, TMG Trivia, the OG channel. But actually, this is the OG channel. But, oh well, it all makes sense somewhere. First official game. Was it I should have known that, the 5-second rule, things, or the Wikipedia board game?
I don't like
5,
this category.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Tato, what do you have?
Fangs.
And JPO.
I should have known that.
And Kayla.
I said C, things.
And Jay. I can't read. Is it I should have known that? I should have known that was like the 3rd or 4th episode. The first official episode was Things, that fun game where nobody had fun. We all yelled at me. And if that's fun to you, I hate you. Your next multiple choice category or multiple choice questions are A, college humor, B, Smosh, C, Funny or Die, or D, Good Mythical Morning. Not every game has been hosted by Papa. The first time led to a video 1 minute and 18 seconds in length where Jay hosted a board game created by what YouTube sketch comedy channel? A game created by YouTube sketch comedy channel. What was that channel? Was it College Humor, Smosh, Funny or Die, or Good Mythical Morning? Jay is thinking because he's about to give me some shenanigans. The first official game of actually was on one of these YouTube channels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. JPO, what do you have?
A Smosh.
And Kayla. And Jay.
College humor.
And Tato.
Actually, it's Smosh because that's all we said the whole time about it.
The correct answer is actually Dropout, which is a company that bought College Humor several years ago, made a horrible streaming service that failed miserably, and quickly took Dropout out of business. Therefore, TMG Entertainment should never be on a streaming service. Don't worry. College Humor is the correct answer.
Dropout is the best streaming service out there right now. Dropout.tv still exists.
Oh,
dude.
it still exists? Oh, that's crazy.
Dude, they made so much money last year that they profit shared with everybody who was a part of their company.
Never mind. Disregard everything I said. Your next question, your multiple choice options are A, things. B, I should have known that. C, the 5-second rule. D, Blockbuster. E, Mafia. F, TMG singles. G, Papa's Movie Night featuring Clerks. H, Wavelength. I, Actually. J, Clue. K, Settlers of Catan. L, Battleship. M, Jackbox Party Pack. N, Blank Slate. O, the Wikipedia game. P, Adventure Trivia. Q, Really Loud Librarians. R, Fortnite. S, Lights Out by Kayla. That's a long one. With more than 60 views, what game was featured on the game that currently has the most views? What
Can I get a
video
repeat?
of Game Night
Fuck,
with
I should have
Papa?
looked at this. God damn it.
What video of Game Night with Papa has the most views?
Not any repeat of the options.
Yes.
Please don't.
A, things. B, I should have known
Oh,
that.
no, I was
C,
joking.
second roll. D, Blockbuster. E, Mafia. F, TMG singles. G, Papa's Movie Night featuring Clerks. H, Wavelength. I, Actually. J, Clue. K, Settlers of Catan. L, Battleship. M, Jackbox Party Pack. N, Blank Slate. O, the Wikipedia game. P, Adventure Trivia. Q, Really Loud Librarians. R, Fortnite. Spelled correctly, by the way. S, Lights Out by Kayla. And yes, that is every single game we have played on Game Night with Papa in the order we have played them. Fun fact there, guys. 5, 4, 3,
Damn, do we really only have 7 letters of the alphabet left?
2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. Let me remember which one it is. And J.
I said Block the Burster.
And Kayla.
I went with R, Fortnite.
And Tato.
Yeah, I panicked and scribbled an E.
And JPO.
Q.
You said Q?
Q.
Tato was close. E was Mafia. The correct answer was F, TMG singles. It was titled Mystery Game, but it was TMG singles. The video where Tato's strength was View Askew, and I pulled it as the production company and not the actual list of films he normally uses as a strength.
Even I thought that was fucked up.
Also, hey, it's called Shenanigans for a reason. Leah Phillips getting that correct, saying yay me. Yay, Leah, you would have gotten it correct. None of these guys got it correct, and they claim to be some of my best friends.
I never said
I'm
that.
moving to Lander and hanging out with Leah from now on. So with that, as we finish up with round number 2, Tato is still in the lead with 5 points. Kayla with 3 points. Jay in third place with 1 point. And JPO, unfortunately, with that loss, knocks him down to 0. This is the point where we say goodbye to the person with the lowest score.
We don't have to.
JPO, I love you. Do you still want to play and your points won't matter? I'll keep you in. Your points won't matter. I love
Unless
you,
he wins.
Unless he wins. All right. With this, I'm sorry, you have to keep going because you're doing so good. With round number 3, it is 5 random questions of 5 general trivia. Again, this goes to everybody. So write down your answer. Jay's about to tell me he can't write down an answer, so I will go to him first. He will vocally say his answer. Everybody else will show me what they have written down. Question number 1. What is the chemical symbol for mercury as found on the periodic table of elements? Fun fact, my sister, when she was growing up, had a shirt with the periodic table of elements. And she always, it says, I wear this shirt periodically. She wore that shirt every day for like 2.5 years. And it got to the point where I told her, Beth, you don't wear that shirt periodically. That shirt's a lie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jay, what do you have?
M-E.
M-E. And Kayla.
I went with M-E.
And Tato.
Me as well.
Well, guys, I love the Cougar, but what kind of company is M-E? I don't know. I don't know what element that is either. Mercury is Hg.
Okay.
You're all incorrect. Question number 2. According to Greek mythology, who is the god of the sea? JPL, just out of curiosity, what did you have?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
I don't know.
I would have taken it. I would have given you the point.
How big is it?
It's so big. When I talk about my size, though, I always go with centimeters. But I never actually go with millimeters, but I never say it's millimeters. So it makes it a whole lot bigger than it actually is. So like this hair right here is a whole 1.
Nope.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jay, what do you have?
Poseidon. Or as I like to
And
call him, Broseidon, king of the Broshan.
Damn it, I was going to do that one. Fuck.
and Kayla.
Poseidon.
And Tato.
Poseidon.
Uh,
Son of a bitch. Secret tunnel.
I'm sorry. We were looking for Neptune. Oh, wait, no. Everything else about Neptune and Poseidon is the exact same except for the name. Because the Romans just saw a random guy and was like, we're going to call him Neptune. Poseidon is correct.
I love you, Chico, bro. Hey.
Question number 3.
Love you, bro. Goebbels.
According to PEMDAS in mathematics, what is the answer for 7 plus 24 divided by 8 times 4 plus 6? Again, according to PEMDAS, 7 plus 24 divided by 8 times 4 plus 6.
Quick maths.
PEMDAS, that's the thing my wife does like once a month, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. Jay, what do you have?
Yeah.
14.
Little extra time.
You could have said repeat at any time. You could have said repeat at any time. Jay with 14. Kayla, what do you have?
I got nothing because I didn't finish the math problem.
And Tato.
25.
The correct answer, Cass got it. It's 25. Congratulations, Tato. And the final question of this round, not the final question. There's 5. This is question 4. What is the capital city of Argentina? Also, fun fact: I didn't capitalize capital city because, well, capital is a capital. It's not capital. So, boom.
Well, that's a capital idea, old chum.
I know, right? Oh, that would have been crazy.
Son of a bitch.
When I think of Argentina, I think about a song sung by a lady.
Yeah. Weeping ass bitch.
You belong with me. You belong with me. I don't know why I think about that when I think of Argentina, but I do. So there's that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. Jay, what do you have?
Johnny Rico's from Buenos Aires, so I'm gonna say Buenos Aires.
And Kayla.
I got nothing.
And Tato.
I'm Johnny Rico. I'm from BA.
Secret tunnel, bitch.
I can't tell if Casa's spelling. It's definitely incorrect now that I actually read it.
Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires is wrong. You are not awarded anything, and we are all stupider for that. Also, it's a pirate's favorite capital, Buenos Aires. You're welcome. Your final question. According to traditional canon, what is the final book of the biblical Old Testament? I can never remember if it's 37 or 39 books. I want to say it's 39 because that would make a lot more sense. And then it's like 27 in the New Testament, I think. I never paid it. Well, I always paid attention. I just have lived life since then.
God damn it. I know the end of one of them, but I'm not sure if it's the end or the fucking pre-intermission.
We'll write it down and we'll see.
No, because I think the one I'm thinking of is the last one. Christ. I could bone up on my Bible study.
You can also just read it on the bottom of the screen. According to traditional canon, what is the final book of the biblical Old Testament?
I was looking for more time.
Okay. Okay. Well, you said repeat. You could have also asked for an extension, in which I would have extended the time. That's a Dirty Sanchez rule.
Wherever you are, Henry, wherever you are.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Henry. I imagine he's sleeping right now.
No, he started a movie 5 minutes ago, so he's not watching this.
That's true. Wait, you think he would be watching this if he wasn't
Absolutely.
watching a movie right now? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jay, what do you have?
Malachi.
And Kayla.
Habakkuk.
And Tato.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking it was a dude, but I just wrote Exodus.
Ooh. Tato with the second book in the Old Testament. Kayla.
Oh shit, it goes that way. Okay,
Habakkuk is close to the end, but it's not actually the end. Leah Phillips coming in the clutch, 39 Malachi, because there are 39 books in the Old Testament. Malachi being the last one, which is a dude's name, so Tato not completely incorrect there.
Sometimes it pays to be an atheist.
I think I actually should have pulled that from White Men Can't Jump now that I think about it.
Probably should have. All right, so with that, as we finish up round number 3, Tato is in the lead with 6. Jay is in second place with 2. Kayla, unfortunately, has no points. And Tato, I wasn't counting for him. So it is between Tato and Jay. But Tato, because you had the highest score in rounds 1 through 3, I'm wiping the scores clean. It is 0-0. Except Tato, I'm in a giving mood. You have 1 point. Going into the last round.
Bye.
I gotta put you on screen. You did great. I love you. Okay. Hey, you did great. I love you. I'm gonna remember not to do that one of these days. Is today that day? Absolutely not. But there will be.
But today is not this day.
All right. So the final category is going to be one question in every category, in every strength category given by the competitors, not by Papa West. There is no interrupting. There is no stealing. I'm going to say the question, and you're going to write your answer on a whiteboard. After a certain amount of time, I will call on your name. Again, we're probably going to do what we've been doing, where I just call on Jay first and Tato second.
Good luck, brother.
Best of luck to you, baby.
This is the first round where getting a question wrong does nothing. You don't lose points. You just don't gain anything. So question number 1, in the category of handicrafts. In advanced bead weaving, what is the name of the technique that involves creating intricate 3-dimensional shapes by joining multiple components together?
Did you say the name of the technique?
The name of the technique.
I'll take her full repeat. Why not?
Okay. In advanced bead weaving, what is the name of the technique that involves creating intricate three-dimensional shapes by joining multiple components together? Cass, you are correct.
Facts.
I don't think anybody does.
I heard a word.
Yes, it's not even fucking right. I have a word.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jay, what do you have?
Macrame.
And Tato.
Pastage.
I have no idea what that is. I know what macrame is. The correct answer is assemblage or composite. Assemblage or composite. Question number 2 comes in the category of Real Pro Wrestling. Not every video on Real Pro Wrestling's YouTube page is a wrestling match. A video in 2022 pays tribute to the final appearance of one of the founders of Real Pro Wrestling, who had to leave the company as they moved to what U.S. state?
Oh shit! Which one is it?
Do I know this?
Yep. So, one of the founders had to leave. They posted a video about it. Where did he move to? And I will give you a hint. It was a U.S. state. A state in our country. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. Jay, what do you have?
Is this JPO's video when he moved to fucking Arizona?
And Tato.
Secret Tunnel.
Hey, JPO, are you there?
No,
He's
he's
muted.
on his way to Arizona right now.
Hey,
Oh.
in 2022, what state did you move to?
Oh, Arizona.
Arizona
He's like,
is
3 years ago,
correct.
dude.
Arizona is correct. Both of y'all getting that correct. Thank you. Yes, I wrote a question about you specifically. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Stay tuned.
Question number 3, View Askew. In Jay and Silent Bob reboot, Loki pops up in a brief cameo to explain what happened to him after Dogma. It is revealed that he was reborn and banished back to Earth, where he was found in what body of water?
Oh, I can see the scene too.
I'm actually not 100 here. Good question.
Neither am
Thank
I. This is great. This is great. He didn't do this. He was the original Loki without that bullshit English accent.
Parents, you have to tell your kids this is not Tom Hiddleston. I did this in the 90s before it was cool. 5,
You just got
4,
touched by an angel,
3,
son.
2, 1. Pens down. Jay, what do you have?
Dropped in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
And Tato.
Mediterranean Sea?
It is the Mediterranean Sea.
There it is. Good shit.
Tato getting that point. Question number, the next one, anatomy and physiology. What is the name of the layer of the skin that is responsible for storing fat and providing insulation and cushioning for the body?
Fuck you.
Okay.
Got to check with your wife and make sure it's okay.
Yep. Babe, is it
Mama.
okay if Jay does unspeakable
Maybe.
things to me?
Is this consensual or non-consensual?
I don't think I want him to do it personally.
Then-
That it's non-consensual.
Okay.
It's CNC. If you know it, get at me.
Jay, I'm sorry. Well, I would have been flattered too. My wife is not approving of it. 5, 4,
I feel like I heard her say yes.
2,
Yeah, I heard 50 no's and a yes is still a yes.
pens down. Jay, what do you have?
I'm gonna go with the epidermis.
And Tato.
I went subdermis.
Ooh, neither are correct. The correct answer is the hypodermis.
Son of a bitch.
No, you're either hypotensive. Never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke.
And your final question of the night in the category of My Hero Academia.
Oh shit, you remembered.
I did remember. During the provisional hero license exam arc, what is the name of the move used by Izuku that breaks through his limits and helps him defeat Tamura in Final War? Oh, yeah. Tomura. Sogura.
It's because you're saying it Japanese, man.
Are we sure Tom Segura is not Japanese? It's not Japanese.
Oh, I mean, good W,
Segura.
Tato. This was a lot of fun, baby.
Thank you.
I thought I was out after round 2 to tell you the God's honest truth. Can I get a repeat of that real fast, Papa West?
Absolutely. During the provisional hero license exam arc, what is the name of the move used by Izuku that breaks through his limits and helps him defeat Tamura in Final War?
So the provisional
Yes.
license arc?
Absolutely, Cass. Who does?
I do.
Jay
I
does.
does. I cry when I watch this show, bro. This show's good. I cry. I cry. I don't cry as much as Izuku Midoriya does, but I do cry while watching the show. And Izuku cries a lot.
Maybe that's his quirk. Is he just cries? It's a water quirk, but it only comes out of his eyes, and not his hands. Like every kid wanted water powers when they were growing up. 5, 4,
It would
3,
have really helped me out.
2, 1. Pens down. Jay, what do you have?
United States of Smash.
And Tato.
Because I missed it in a wrestling match once, or in a wrestling category once. Maybe Cass will appreciate it. I finally wrote down F you.
And your winner, not my new best friend, because I don't write trivia questions to crown a best friend, but the winner getting a special hard quiz mug. It's imaginary, guys. Is Tato. Tato with 3 points. The correct answer was full cowl, 100%. If you wrote full cowl,
cowling.
you would have got nothing because it's full cowl, 100%. But yay, Tato. How you feeling after this one?
100%. That's how we keep things in the secret tunnel. Always making it to the top of these games. I love it. I love Papa's birthday extravaganza. I always say it's my favorite time of the year. It kicks off what goes into my birthday and all sorts of other fun summer shenanigans. So thank you for having. Thank you everybody for playing. I love y'all.
And then what about the people watching? Do you love them too?
I do. I mean,
Awesome.
like, I guess I can't, like, maybe I don't like some of the people watching because I don't know everyone watching, but I'm going to go ahead and assume if you're watching this, you are in the category of people I enjoy existing.
What message do you want to give to the people who are watching this?
Hi.
No. What message do you want to give to the people watching this?
Give Papa money. Wait. Let me get my love it on. Give Papa money.
Oh my goodness, Tato, that's so kind and generous, and thank you for that. Never me forcing you to say anything at all.
Never.
Yeah, people watching this, Tato loves you, and if you want, cash at me, $307 Jakob. I'd be greatly appreciated. It's my birthday. But Tato, it's always a pleasure having you. Bye. And your second place finisher. I would never forget about you, Jay. False. I forget about you every day. Jay,
Really?
how are you feeling after that?
It's all right. Like it was fun. Give Papa money.
Yeah, hey, that's so kind and thoughtful. Yeah, give Papa money. Cash app at $307 Jakob. Thank you, Jay, and it's always a pleasure, even if I forget about you or kick you off randomly because I'm mean like that. But thank you so much for Papa's birthday extravaganza number 5. I can't wait to see y'all roughly the same time next year for Papa's Birthday Extravaganza number 6. What will we do? I don't know yet. But if you know anything about me, you know I love European game shows. So we might play Pointless, because that's a fun game. And remember, cash at me, $307 Jakob, because it was my birthday a couple days ago. Thanks for watching. Have a fun life. Or don't. I really don't care. I'm not your dad. But I could be your papa.